I remember when YouTube was good. Those were the good old days. Unfortunately, I wasn't watching much of YouTube back in the good old days, I guess. Oh, I sound like I'm gonna cut right. No, not really. You just sound reminiscent. It's not that depressing. Well, I guess you could like look into it, and it would sound more depressing, but I didn't take it that way. Uh, ooh, you cat need to watch out. This new cat likes to chill by my feet. I just accidentally bumped her when I was trying to move my leg. All right, so and you like to claw my chair. That stop. Chair's fucked up enough as it is. All right. Could deal with lesser down. I really need to worry about these extra deployments. That's what this is. Yeah, Portal World. Cruiser Clash Defender. Alright, well at least I got 500 points to deal with this time. Read up the chat, I think you missed something. Oh, damn, I guess it did. Holy shit, okay. You're right. Have you, okay, Jeremy Kyle Show, LL. Supposedly instead of releasing nudes, he's doing a sex tape with a black dude. What does the world come to? I mean, I don't care about that. Honestly, I don't even care about her releasing nudes. Though, I don't know. I don't know if she released them herself, but supposedly there was something about them already being out there anyways. I don't know if that counts or not. I wasn't following it that closely. The sex tape part, that is strange. I mean, YouTuber advertising that she's doing a sex tape for 1 million views. Uh, Whatever. Uh, Danny, you sound like an old man. Welcome to the club. Now let's find something to rant over. Hey, Turtle. uh, yeah, you can throw something at me. I'll get into the deep conversation again if I'm not too focused on this mission. Actually, there's a number of videos I want to do soon that aren't game related, similar to that one that I did. I did like one video so far where it's just like me kind of ranting slash like I don't know, arguing about some bullshit. Like basically like I wanted to start doing something like more, I don't know, necessarily newsy, because that would be like uh, my resources are limited, so I gotta like focus on like things that I can do with that kind of time. But one thing that I wanted to do was like just kind of like bring up like articles that I've found over time, or normally it's stuff that people on my friends list on Facebook have posted and been like, "Oh my God, this is true." I just wanted to make videos that are kind of like, "No,
Hmm.
this is not. This is why." Kind of following like I like to watch a lot of Daily Show on Last Week Tonight, and main reason I like them is because they'll look at something that says, okay, this person went up on a stage or whatever and said this. And then we got like news channels or whatever reporting that this is true, or like politicians saying this is the case. And then they actually go into detail about, no, it's not. Here's some research that shows you why this is not true, or why they're contradicting themselves or whatever. I want to kind of do something like that. And I started off with something small where it was just like this little Facebook meme. Yeah, yeah, thanks. I think it would be good because the thing is like I always spend a lot of time on Facebook arguing at those posts, being like, "No, this is not true. Here's a link. Here's a link. Let me actually like." A lot of times too, it's like you don't even have to go very far to figure out how bullshit something is. All you got to do is click on the link, read that article, find if it has any sources. Which sometimes they and when they don't have sources, that's a pretty clear sign that they're talking out their ass. But sometimes they do include sources, but they almost like I don't know if they capitalize on the fact that most people aren't willing to even go that much further than like the fucking title, let alone like, you know, reading the actual article or the sources themselves. But like there's been articles that I've read where I click on the link sources or watch the videos that they link and it's like this is not true. I didn't have to search that far. you basically just said some shit and hope nobody would figure it out, and somehow it ends up working because like just thousands of people, it seems like just will be like, oh, somebody posted something that has an inflammatory title. Ah, I'm up in arms. It's like, dude, just read a little bit. So that's kind of what I want to like make my video centric about when I start doing the non-game related stuff, is just like kind of teaching people why they should read, or doing it for them to a way, but kind of being like basically I want to make a video that somebody could use that video and just post it in response to when somebody posts one of those stupid articles. That way they don't have to do all the fucking research them, like in like links themselves. Not necessarily to cut that out, but I know it'd be like a lot easier to be like, hey, like I'd centralize the research in a way that makes it easier to refute them, simply because it's so time consuming to do that all the time. I know I don't even have enough time to fucking argue against every single one of those things, without it being like something that I'm doing beyond just arguing like a single Facebook post. Then somebody else could post the same thing, and then I have to copy paste all that shit or do it all over again. So, but yeah, it was like the one that I did was like this Facebook meme image, where it was like somebody said something about, there was like a graphic of like a nebula or whatever. It said, whenever you wish upon a star, that star is already dead. It's been dead for thousands of years. I was like, no, that's not true, because stars have lives in the billions of years, and any star that you can see with the naked eye is in a certain distance. I actually kind of went a little bit into the science of it and posted like some links to like things that actually like teach you about astronomy, and like the local galactic neighborhood, and et cetera, et cetera. So, and that was like a really small, simple target, but that's kind of like the direction I want to go. And I was gonna start with the small, like low-hanging fruit, and then work my way up to like things that I'd have to go more in depth to dispute, um, with time. And also, I wanted to focus on less divisive things. 'Cause I know as soon as I get into some stuff that's like conservative or liberal and blah blah blah, like I'm gonna have people who are just gonna start like flaming the fuck out of the chat because I'm just disagreeing with their political beliefs, when it's really not even about that. Because like I'm all for like, dude, you want to disagree with me on politics, that's fine, that's cool, but let's have a discussion, as long as somebody's willing to like discuss things rationally with me. I'll try to see their point of view and be like, well, I might not agree with them in the end, but I'll at least respect them for being informed. But if somebody's going to come at me with something and they're completely misinformed, that's what I have a problem with, is misinformation, like believing the hype, that kind of bullshit type stuff. And I definitely draw the line at a certain place too, because I'm not one of these people who goes like conspiracy tinfoil, because that's another thing. I believe that's a lot of misinformation to the extreme in terms of disbelief. I just meant a load. I meant just a load of shit. Yeah, yeah. I don't go to social media because it's just a load of shit in my. Yeah, it's really true. And what's annoying too is that like, you know, you'll have people who are being basically the dumb sheep, and then talking about like how other people are the dumb sheep for not just outright buying what they're saying. It's like, do you not understand the concept of what makes the term sheeple, like what the definition of that is? I actually got in an argument with somebody earlier today. Jesus Christ, because they were like, I don't know if I want to get too much into this, but they were posting something about this thing called Pizzagate. And it's basically just like a bunch of people on 4chan, and it's like a lot of the alt-right Breitbart news type stuff, which, I don't want to be like anti-conservative, but again, it's like just from what I've read from Breitbart news articles, it's like like there was Breitbart news articles, but I was talking about before, where you look at the source links and it disputes the article itself. There was one that I was looking at the other day that somebody had posted, and all I had to do was look at the links that they themselves referred to. It just, they were misconstruing the information to like an ultimate degree. And I was like, and a lot of it too is like they count on people again not reading it, which in their case, like some of the things that they linked to were like these case studies, which are like 80 pages long, full of technical terms. I get that that's hard to read and understand, but I read that shit a lot. So I went and I actually read the fucking 80-page articles, and looked for the information they were referring to, and it turned out it wasn't at all what they were saying it was. And I was like, that's just, it's like when they hide the weird shit in the terms of agreement and people don't read it, but whatever. That would be a thing. I guess again, I know everybody has limited time, so if I can do those kinds of videos and like help people who have that limited time but still aren't necessarily just buying that shit outright, and like do a little good maybe in a way, I don't know. That's the end goal with that. I think I forgot to upgrade my shit. Oh well. Or at least check to see if I had upgrades. I don't think I did anyways though. No, I might have had one. That's okay, I'll just use these other things. Alright, use him. Bring him in. That. Could use the Dominator again. Let's just go with all these guys. I don't believe anything that's posted on the internet. Oh, what's... Yeah, I mean, generally speaking, I'm not entirely disbelieving of things posted on there because there are some things that are true, but I always kind of start in with a certain percentage of disbelief. Like, I'll never try to be like, yeah, that's absolutely right. I'm always like, let me look deeper into this. And then, but yeah, generally speaking, especially if it's something from like one of these like weird things where somebody just started their own blog, like that's almost guaranteed to be like, okay, I need to look this up no matter what this says. And if it's like an image meme, that's like 95% like I don't believe this shit until I look it up usually. What's my opinion on global warming? I believe climate change is a thing. I mean that one is just like all you gotta do is just fuck it. Like I think science. I'm on the side of science. I think, and the thing is, I hate the fact that like scientists and like science in general has become this source of distrust for some people because it's like, dude, you use technology, you're on a computer, you're on the internet. That's all created by scientists. The food you eat, like everything that exists in our lives these days, unless you're in the fucking woods somewhere building huts out of sticks and mud, like and even that has science to it to a certain degree. I mean, there's science behind berries, what ones you don't eat and which ones are poisonous. I mean, it's just what kind of science it is and at what point in history it was done. Because like the people thousands of years ago that found out how to live in the forest and stuff, that's science. I mean, maybe because they weren't wearing a lab coat and stuff, some people aren't going to look and be like, oh, those people were scientists. But science in general is just a process of learning through a certain method of trial and error, and also kind of like double checking things and checking for variables. It's really just a process of gaining information. It's nothing more than that. Some people think that science is just like, oh, science is a bunch of lies, whatever. It's like, it's not, because you have a computer that works, you have a cell phone that works, and you have some faith in it that it's not going to light you on fire every day, or that your monitor is not going to like burn your eyeballs out or give you cancer to a certain degree. And then there's some people who say that it will, but then of course they still use the technology, so it's like, why the fuck are you here? Go out to the woods, please. Get you one of those little survival guide books and just leave society because, you know, okay, there's a few things I gotta respond to. Alright. I won't be able to dispute anything unless you both agree on the evidence. I mean, yeah, that's to a certain degree true, but then again, like, I know there's some people that no matter what, they'll never be able to be reached because they just disagree on fucking evidence, or, like, they just won't believe it regardless. Well, lost cause. I mean, I might still try to some degree, and but, my thing is, like, I'd rather go after people who aren't, like, lost causes, which I hope there's more of them than sometimes it seems like. Yeah, speaking of sitting on fire, Samsung. Am I religious? No, not really. I don't follow any sort of faith. I don't even think of myself as agnostic or atheist or whatever. I'm sure one of them has a title for what I am, but I mean, like, I just don't follow any sort of like, church-based type thing. I'm just more like atoms are a thing. There's laws of the universe, physics, quantum theory, etc., etc. Though what I have, one thing that I will tie into religion, is that I've had discussion with a friend of mine before who's religious. He's Christian. Now, I had a conversation with him once where I was like, look, technically you can just say that in a way, if you look at it in this one perspective, we don't really necessarily believe in things that are that different. It's just how we perceive it. So, obviously, on my side, all the like biblical stories, Noah's Ark, blah blah blah, like you could just cut that out to begin with. Like, just put that to the side because that's not gonna go anywhere. Um, but as far as the whole belief in like a god or something, like I tried to tie that to how I see like the laws of the universe, like the fact that an atom of helium on our planet it will exist the same like a star system away, and like the little like things like the ties that bind in a way is kind of like you could perceive it as God. It's just somebody who's religious is going to personify that, whereas I myself see it as more of an existential kind of connecting thread. Like I don't personify it, I don't pray to it, but I can see how their idea of God connects to my idea of science or laws of the universe or physics or whatever. I think when you die nothing happens, if you know what I mean. Yeah. Um I'm kind of on that boat too, which is why I'm trying to enjoy life. Which is kind of weird saying that from behind a computer screen, but I enjoy what I'm doing in this, so um but yeah, like I definitely want to make the most of the life that I have because I'm not like it'd be nice to think that there's like an afterlife or something afterwards, but at this point I'm counting on the fact that like because somebody had a good way of explaining it once, like you know like what is death? Well, do you remember or do you have any collection of what it was like before you were born? It's like no, it's just nothing. Well, that's what death is like. Death is exactly the same as what you were before you were born. That's a way to think about it, which is kind of in a way freaky. Um, but I think it's important to think of that in a way where it's like that just means to make the most of what you got. Because if you're counting too much on there being something after death, I think you might end up wasting more of your life than uh, otherwise would want to or whatever. Um, but yeah, that's kind of the way I see it, like that. And I'm definitely not going to be worried about going to hell or anything like that. But that doesn't mean I'm an asshole to people. I'll be nice and like to make people's lives better and be a decent person and etc. etc. Um, so that's just my philosophy. And if I go to hell for that just because I don't believe in God, that's pretty fucked up. So, but on the other side, if I do, I'll probably find good company in hell. So, not really losing out.
Engines hot. Orders received.
Alright, there's a lot of orc ships.
Orc ships out the ass.
Yeah, but I think most of them are escorts, so I should be
Yes,
okay.
Admiral.
Let's see. I don't want to auger probe them. You send the auger probe ahead, because they usually start using their boosters and shit once I reveal them. And if I auger probe the guy ahead of me, I can get him to engage me sooner.
Awaiting
Hopefully
orders.
that means I'll be able to single him out and destroy him before his buddies show up. That is the goal anyways.
Your orders.
Let's see if it actually works that way. What happened to my friend? What, VJ? He's still here. He just has...
Yeah, I'm still here.
Yeah. Yeah,
I'm just streaming something myself.
Yeah. Yeah, I showed him how to set up a stream, so is like he's working on trying to get
Enemy
his
ship
YouTube
sighted!
channel up and stuff too, which and eventually
Yes,
Shannon's
Admiral.
gonna be working on his stuff too.
Understood.
So hopefully we can like
We'll make sure he has
Awaiting
the coffee
orders.
grinder.
yeah get him
Course plotted.
get him a Keurig for Christmas. He can do giveaways on that.
Ship ready. Orders received.
Oh yeah,
Yes,
this
Admiral.
is probably because I was just talking a lot and he's focusing on other stuff.
At your command.
Alright, let's see.
Awaiting orders.
Alright, this guy is almost
Ship ready.
definitely gonna try to fucking
Underway.
use his thrusters or whatever to
Activating tactical cogitators.
charge at my ship there.
At your command.
I just have that feeling that he's about to
Ship ready.
fire those off.
Yes, Admiral.
Stasis bomb there, try to keep them away.
Your orders. Orders received. Brace for impact.
See if I can ram this asshole.
Awaiting orders. At your command. Yes, Admiral. Lock on target. Understood. Ship ready. Course plotted.
Don't want to use my
Engines
repairs,
hot.
but he took out my torpedoes.
Initiate emergency repairs. Understood. Resuming normal function.
Ooh. What the fuck?
At your command. Changing course. Acquiring new vector. Your orders?
At your command. Setting course.
Alright, that stasis bomb's holding them tight for a minute. Let me auger probe in this direction.
Awaiting orders.
Stop it! That cat really likes to
Setting
fucking
course.
claw. Oh, damn it, I missed the. Because he fucking flew off the map like a cheater.
Your orders. Helm coordinates acknowledged.
I can't fucking do that.
Engines hot. Resuming normal functions. At your command. Underway.
Dude, seriously, cut it out.
Changing course.
Really wants to rip this chair apart.
Awaiting orders.
Course plotted.
Cat's kind of a dick.
Awaiting orders.
That cruiser is really heavily
Understood.
armored.
Enemy ship sighted.
Oh no. All those are gonna hit.
Enemy ship sighted.
Can't get out of the way.
Course plotted.
More torpedoes.
Orders received.
Awaiting orders. Engines hot.
Alright.
Ship ready.
Ship ready. Enemy ship sighted.
Really want to take out this cruiser before the rest of the ships
Changing
engage.
course. Your Orders?
Yes, Admiral. Engaging. Yes, Admiral.
Resuming normal functions.
Activating tactical cogitators.
Ship ready.
Those torpedoes missed. That's good.
Helm coordinates acknowledged.
Alright, thanks for the advice from your earlier stream. I'm planning to make a video soon. Dude, that's what's up. But as far as the scratching posting goes,
At your
like they
command.
have fucking 3 or 4 different things to scratch on. And
Setting
you even like
course.
put catnip on it. To be like, hey, like come over to
Course
this.
plotted.
Like my one cat, the cat that I have,
Orders received.
she's alright about it. Like she doesn't really scratch the
Helm
chair much.
coordinates
Like
acknowledged.
she'll scratch the carpet a little bit. And she
At your
seemed
command.
to try to be using at least the scratching posting I got her.
Underway.
But Barb's cat, I guess, was used to scratching
Underway.
Barbara's chair, and Barbara didn't mind it.
Burn retros.
So I guess like she kind of got like the habit. So I think that's more what that's about. I want to try to avoid getting rammed by this dude.
All ahead full.
I might not have a choice. I'm gonna hit him accidentally. I'm gonna graze him with my ship. Whatever. At least he's not like ramming me full on.
Cruising
so I think it
speed
does
set.
less damage.
Ship ready.
Trying to get rid of him.
Setting course.
Yes, Admiral.
I like to keep it on slow motion.
Resuming
Things
normal
are
functions.
getting kind of crazy. Uh-oh.
Engines to maximum.
Ah!
ready.
Still managed to fucking hit me, that son of a bitch.
Damage teams, begin repairs now.
Oh, that was
Understood.
not good. Okay.
Awaiting orders.
He can't brace for impact.
At your command.
Activating tactical cogitators.
Now, alright, this is what we're gonna do
Ready.
here. Let's turn on auto targeting. So there.
We are the Imperial Navy. Understood.
Dude. Battle cruiser, cruiser, light cruiser. Jesus
Setting
Christ.
course.
Alright.
Course plotted.
He's got brace for impact on.
Your orders. Helm coordinates acknowledged.
I need to get him out of the way. No. Stay away from me.
Engines to maximum. Reporting successful boarding action.
Oh, Jesus.
Damage teams, begin repairs now.
Awaiting orders.
Ship ready.
I want to know, what is my boarding?
Engines hot. Your orders.
Okay.
Orders received.
Boarding teams have crippled the enemy.
Sure
Underway.
they're not crippling me?
Awaiting orders. Changing course. Acquiring new vector.
Your orders.
It's fucking orcs, man. I swear to God.
Setting course.
Yes, Admiral. At your command. Engines hot.
I gotta really
Changing
be careful
course.
with that big guy there, because if he rams one of my ships, it
At your
could be
command.
over for me.
Ship ready.
Oh my God. He's got so many ships.
Awaiting orders.
Orks always seem to have way
Orders
more than
received.
like a ridiculous margin. I need to try to get melted torpedoes on his ass so I can start fires on his ship.
At your command.
Changing course. Execute high energy turn.
Understood.
I really feel like I'm doing like
Yes,
no
Admiral.
damage to this guy.
Your orders? Yes, Admiral. Brace for impact.
At your command. Course plotted.
Alright, that should start some fires.
Ship ready.
Sorry if this is like all slow-mo.
Helm coordinates acknowledged. Engines hot. Brace for impact.
Course plotted. Awaiting orders.
If I can make this guy leave, there's a good chance I can make the others mutiny.
Ship ready.
So it's one of the things I'm hoping to accomplish by focus firing on this dickhead.
Understood.
Your orders. Understood. Setting course.
I have to be careful. My ships are getting clustered. It's going to be primed for
Underway.
ramming.
Setting
watch out.
course.
At your command. Changing course.
I missed my chance to torpedo this.
Changing course.
Alright.
Orders received. All ahead full.
At your command. Engines hot. Awaiting orders.
Helm coordinates acknowledged.
Yes, Admiral. Yes, Admiral. Helm coordinates acknowledged. Your
Maybe
orders?
if I can get these guys far enough away, I can like regroup. Do some repairs.
Awaiting orders.
Alright, let me start going for their engines.
Ship ready. Underway. At your command. Orders received.
Fuck.
Awaiting orders.
At least I got to brace me back.
All ahead full. Your orders. Cruising speed set. Execute high energy turn.
Your orders.
We need to.
Course plotted. Cruising speed set. Yes, Admiral. Orders received. Burn retros. Changing course.
Ship ready.
Cruising speed set. Engines to maximum.
Get him out of there.
Helm coordinates acknowledged. Setting course.
Awaiting orders.
Engines hot. Ship ready. All ahead full. Underway.
Yes, Admiral.
Awaiting orders. Understood.
At your command.
Oh, it's one escort down. Helps me out a little bit.
Yes, Admiral. Course plotted. Your
Let's actually
orders?
try to focus on him for now.
Your orders.
I don't want to use up all my maneuvering.
At your command. Resuming normal functions.
Awaiting orders.
That's right, this
Activating
guy's
tactical
fucked up
consequences.
engines, huh?
Yes, Admiral. Awaiting orders. Burn retros.
This one right now.
Ship ready. Damage teams begin repairs now. Acquiring new vector.
Underway. Ship ready. Initiate emergency repairs. Your orders.
Oh, fuck that. Alright, we need to...
Orders received. Cruising speed set.
At your command. Execute high energy turn.
Engines hot.
Engines to maximum.
that dude really changed his direction while he was...
Your
Yeah.
orders.
I might lose this one. I might lose this one bad.
Understood.
Fucking Orks, dude. I hate them so much.
Changing course.
God damn.
Awaiting orders.
He's just gonna keep damaging. Fuck.
Engines hot.
I felt like I was doing so well too.
Underway.
Fucking put that damn
At your
ship of
command.
his
Course plotted.
in a spot where it's really hard to hit.
Setting course.
Now this one's fucked.
Yes, Admiral.
Everything goes to shit really quickly sometimes.
Awaiting orders.
This is definitely one of those moments.
Changing course. Helm
Maybe
coordinates
there's a way I can
acknowledged.
still get this one to leave. If I can just
Underway.
trigger some damn
Changing course.
fucking
Cruising speed set.
even in
At
slow
your
motion, I'm
command.
not paying enough attention. Oh,
Yes,
thank you. Thank you so much.
Course plotted.
Losing one ship for that.
Setting course.
Your orders. Helm coordinates acknowledged.
Your orders.
Alright, let's focus
Orders
him down.
received.
Awaiting orders. Understood.
This was your last. Awaiting orders.
Alright, that Ork ship's leaving. That's great.
coordinates
I
acknowledged.
might have just saved it actually. That one torpedo strike.
Course plotted.
Oh shit. This is harrowing.
Ship ready.
Goddamn Orks,
Acquiring
man.
new vector. Engaging.
At your command.
At your command.
Fuck, I forgot to activate my goddamn shields.
Awaiting orders.
Alright, I'm gonna activate shields on him.
Ship ready.
Orders received.
Yeah, this game is
Resuming normal
kind
functions.
of compared. I like the ship combat better. Well, it focuses so heavily on the ship combat because you don't have like Empire management and this that.
Setting course. Changing course.
Bulkheads collapsing, sir.
Come on.
Awaiting orders.
One more shot on him.
Engines hot.
There we go. Really? Oh, thank God. That ship blew up right before he was
Orders
about
received.
to ram him and just almost take him out. Tell me that fire is about to go out.
Engines to maximum.
I really don't want to lose that ship.
Your orders. Underway.
What did you just do?
Yes, Admiral. Execute high energy turn.
Alright. One of those torpedoes is going to clip him. The others
Burn retros.
stop turning. Oh, that's perfect.
We are the
There we
Imperial
go.
Navy.
Course.
Alright. Disaster averted.
Resuming normal functions.
Engines hot.
This dude is
Execute
gonna die a
high
miserable
energy
death
turn.
for all the agony of fucking suffering.
Resuming
This
normal
goddamn
functions. Understood.
There we go.
Helm coordinates
be it.
acknowledged.
Yeah. Fuck the Orks. Thank you. I really thought I was gonna lose that until they took out that captain ship. Because once that thing goes, then the other dude fucking warps out. Then they're down to. That's the big thing for the Orks. If you take out their leadership, which is hard, because that ship is definitely the toughest of the bunch, and I kind of like if I didn't take it out, I would have screwed myself because I had fought it first instead of going after working my way up from the escorts to the light cruisers and so on. But because I was able to take it out with that one torpedo salvo, like
Oh, I
it
had
forces.
3 people watching.
Huh?
I had 3 people watching. That's a surprise.
Oh, that's what's up. But yeah, once I take out the captain ship, it forces leadership checks on the other vessels, and it also makes them more prone to leave. Whew. All right. But yeah, I was gonna say I need to actually check out your channel too, Maria. See what you're doing. Everything looks cool in slow-mo. Haven't you seen The Matrix? Yeah. True. I just, like, I didn't know how long it was drawing out, because, like, technically, like, I guess it says, like, the mission lasted 7 minutes, but it probably went much longer than that because of the slow-mo stuff. But with those fucking Orks, man, every little second of maneuverability counts. Because, like, you saw how they just, like, fucking fire their thrusters, and then they're just, boom, on me. And also just being as close as we were, like, they're all about ramming. So if I let them ram my ships, like, I'm losing them. Especially the light cruisers, which is rough. Yeah. Yeah, this was good job. Okay. So I caught up with everything. I sometimes, like, have to go back and read. It's like, did I catch every message? Yeah, okay.
Negative.
Hmm?
I said negative.
Negative to what?
Negative. You didn't catch everything.
Oh, when you're talking about you like Pokemon, that's cool.
No, I was just being a dick.
Oh, I guess I actually did miss that one. Well, I didn't see it initially. No, I saw it. Alright. I think I got. Oh, shit. I think I'm gonna end the turn and then call it a night because it is almost 6 in the morning, and I gotta work tomorrow. And I'm gonna hate myself. Now I got a battle cruiser. That's what's up. I have to pick that later, and hopefully some of my ships will be fucking repaired. Oh,
won't.
buddy. Yeah, good night, dude. I'm gonna end this in a second. I just want to see what happens when I do the end turn.
Admiral, I have transferred the Eye of Night to my vessel, and we are preparing to depart from Orn's world. Your orders are to escort my ship out of the system and defend us against any remaining Chaos forces. I have set a course near the system's primary star in order to mask our ships from the enemy.
Ooh, I have 3
The relic
deployments?
must
Shit,
not
that's
fall
tough.
into enemy hands.
I'll really be able to
If
recover this one.
Abaddon reclaims the Eye of Night, he will carry out his vile scheme, and the sector will pay the price.
Alright. Abaddon's Val scheme we'll have to wait for tomorrow. Have a good night, dudes. It was awesome, and I'll probably be on tomorrow. See you later.